When Vybz Kartel walked out of prison in July 2024, the world held its breath. 13 years had passed since he was first locked away, yet the fire never dimmed. And now, with the world boss free again and stepping back into the spotlight, the need to protect him, both as a man and as a legend, is more intense than ever. In today's dancehall landscape, security isn't just about watching over a man. It's about safeguarding a legacy. And Kartel's current security detail? They aren't just bodyguards. They are strategists, shadows, and sentinels, trained to navigate fame, fan frenzy, and lingering threats that still hover like ghosts from the past. Don't forget to like the video. Drop a comment if you rate Kartel's street smarts, and hit that subscribe button. The rebirth of a legend and a fortress. From the moment Kartel touched freedom, he's moved differently. The world may be screaming for interviews and stage appearances, but every step he takes now is measured. He's a man with new freedom, but old enemies. That's where Romy comes in. Romy is the face of his current security team, a towering figure with presence, precision, and quiet authority. More than muscle, Romy has been described as the heartbeat of Kartel's post-prison security plan. Trained in both personal defense and crowd control, Romy isn't just keeping eyes on fans. He's monitoring promoters, venue staff, even government detail, if necessary. When Kartel appeared at his first major show, post-release in August 2024, Romy ran a full sweep of the venue 12 hours before gates opened. The exits were mapped, the green rooms were secured, the crowd flow was studied. Kartel entered the venue with 2 decoy vehicles and a rotating inner circle of 4 guards, all with communication earpieces, encrypted radios, and personal protection tools. He doesn't just walk into a building, one promoter said. He's delivered, like royalty. Layered like an onion. Security set up. Kartel's current security is layered, a mix of visible strength and invisible strategy. Outer layer, perimeter, assigned to monitor crowd behavior, fan surges, and any suspicious onlookers or vehicles. Middle layer, movement control, distraction. This setup isn't just for concerts. Even when visiting private villas or family functions, the same attention is applied. Even when he's chilling at a beachside villa with his sons, a drone is in the sky, and one of his guards is always pretending to be a photographer or friend, said a local who once spotted Kartel in Ocho Rios. Digital bodyguards. In 2025, threats don't just come from the street, they come through screens. Kartel's team includes a young but sharp digital surveillance expert named Shane, who monitors online activity around Kartel 24/7. Any unusual spikes in attention, mentions, tags, or sudden trending posts are flagged immediately. Shane is said to have created EI alerts that notify the team if certain keywords related to violence, threats, or rival movements appear alongside Kartel's name online. It's a proactive system, detecting danger before it even hits the streets. This system proved vital in October 2024 when an unverified blogger hinted that Kartel would appear at a Kingston nightclub. Though the claim was false, the security team flagged the post, traced its source, and cancelled a separate private meetup in the area, just in case. Every move now has a digital footprint, Shane explained. Our job is to erase the prints before anyone else sees them. Family first, always watched. One thing Kartel's team takes extremely seriously is protecting his family. His sons, Little Vybz and Little Addy, are rising stars in their own right. And when they're out performing with their father, security doubles in size. Protecting Kartel isn't just about him anymore. It's about the brand, the family, the next generation, says Romy. You touch his son. You touch the Gaza legacy. We can't allow that. Shorty, the matriarch of Gaza and mother to 3 of his sons, also receives discreet protection, especially during high-traffic events or public outings. The team never posts her locations in real time, and any family trips are handled by private drivers and armed escort vehicles that operate under the radar. There's even a female security specialist named Kim, who specifically works to manage security around the women in Kartel's family, understanding the unique threats and pressures that come with being tied to the world boss. Event life, from stage to exit. At events, the current security routine is clockwork. Kartel is never the first or last to arrive. A body double often walks ahead in crowded spaces. Meet and greets are pre-screened with ID verification. No photos are allowed backstage without security clearance. Back exits are always unlocked, with 2 unmarked vehicles idling. And that's the point. His presence is magnetic, but his security keeps the wrong energies out. Not everyone gets to stand next to a king. When the lights go off, when shows end, the real work begins. Kartel doesn't do after-parties like he used to. Now, post-event movement is silent and swift. Sometimes he stays in the city. Other times, he's driven hours away to private compounds in the hills. Locations are changed last minute. Hotel bookings are made under false names. Even his drivers rotate routes using decoy cars to throw off followers. Vybz Kartel's world today is quieter than it once was, but it's no less dangerous. Fame hasn't faded. If anything, his mystique has grown since leaving prison. And that kind of spotlight brings heat. But behind the music, the headlines, and the stage lights stands an elite, tight-knit team. A human wall of loyalty, intelligence, and unshakable protection. They are the force that walks one step behind the world boss, and sometimes one step ahead. If this gave you a new level of respect for Vybz Kartel's movements, let us know in the comments. Who else do you think moves this smart in dancehall today? And as always, Gaza Misea.